Hey guys, what's going on? My name is James Mason. In this video I'm going to teach you what is level 2. So let me go ahead and remove this camera. Alright, so to understand what is level 2, we need to understand what is level 1 data. Level 1 data is just basic information. So if you was to open up, for instance, I use TD Ameritrade. If I was to open up just the normal TD Ameritrade trading app, it would just show me, the level 1 just at the main quote screen, for a stock. Now they have level 2 on there, but it's, it's an app on a phone, so it's not going to be that great. So level 1 is, just your basic numbers, your bid, your ask, your high, your low, prices for the day. And that's it. So before we get into what is level 2, I have my Thinkorswim open, and I'm using the on-demand feature to be able to demonstrate so you guys can see the actual trades and everything going through and how this all flows. So the date is June 8th at 9:17 a.m. That's just a random time I just picked as this opened up, and I have ticker VZ, which is Verizon. So if you're at this point and you're just using the one cell chart, which is, these up here, if you're just using the one cell, if that's how you trade, this is what it would basically look like if you don't have none of the charts or anything open up here on the side taskbar. So all I'm going to do to open up level 2 is just click right here on this button for level 2. And now you will have, for whatever stock you're looking at, you'll have something that looks like this that will open up. So level 2 tells us the amount of shares currently in orders placed and how many buyers and sellers trading. So these are the placed orders. Over here, these are the orders that people have in to buy this stock. And over here, these are the orders that people have in to sell this stock. So why is it beneficial to know how to trade with level 2? If you're looking at the level 2, you will know how many shares are put up for sell, which is the ask, or the buy, which is the bid. And when you see, X amount of shares sitting on the bid or the ask, that indicates the level of resistance or support that controls if the price will go up or down. So if you have 10,000 shares to sell, and if you look at the level 2, you can see how many shares in the price orders there are to be able to determine if you will be able to sell into the bid at that price. If you put in an order to sell at that price, and if your order doesn't fill completely, the remaining amount will still be sitting in your order waiting to be sold when that price moves back to that point and someone buys them. The same for if you wanted to buy 10,000 shares. So if you look right here, this number says 750. Now, that does not mean that there are 750 shares being sold there. This is actually, what you have to do is, when you see these numbers up, you put 2 zeros behind this. So, at this point, there are 75,000 shares just in this bar right here that are waiting, or not waiting, that are trying to be purchased. Now, because this is all, one big order, in this price range, you have 1,300, 900, 400, and so on. So when you're looking at this, on either side, always add 2 zeros. If you was gonna actually, sell 10,000 shares of Verizon right now, if you went to actually go sell 10,000 into the bid, it would buy, a big chunk out of there. Now, let's just say that there wasn't this many shares actually, placed to where you could actually sell into. Let's just say, this person up here wasn't selling, that many shares, and you have the rest of these. So you have 10,000 shares that you're trying to sell. What would happen is, because there's not 10,000 shares here to fill your order, you're not going to fill it until, it gets back up to that number. So this is where it, where and why I would say to people that market orders are not the best decision to make when you are trying to sell a bunch of shares. And if you're looking at the level 2 and you're considering to place a market order, if there's not enough shares to fill your order, and you gotta think, you are not the only one trading at that moment. So if there's not enough shares to fill your order by time it actually, processes, and if it's a market order, it will continue to run down, to all these people who have their orders already in. And for all these up here, you'll sell it at $48.61, and then right here you'll buy all of these up for $48.60, and right here the remaining you will buy for $47.83. So that right there is why I don't recommend using market orders to either buy or sell. And it's the same over here. If you put in a market order, to buy the stock, it's gonna buy, everything starting from right here until it fills your order. So you could actually, if you wanted to buy, say, 10,000 shares right here at $48.62, and we'll just ignore the fact that we have a number this big. We'll just say you have these numbers right here. To fill 10,000 shares, you're going to eat, that's just 300 right there. So you'll eat that one up, you'll eat that, and then, and so on. And it will get to the point to where, it'll happen so quick that your average will be a lot higher, because, you may actually hit something crazy like this. So my recommendation, if you are buying or selling and you have a large amount of shares that you're working with, do not use a market order. So this is why it's beneficial to actually know how to use level 2 and how to use it in your trades. You can, when you know how to use level 2, you'll be able to get your best entry and exit point. So if you're trading a stock and you're looking at level 2s, and as you're looking through here, as these orders, start coming up closer to where they're actually, the orders that are, sitting on ask or the bid, if you have an order that comes up and it's just a massive number, either right here, here, or right here, or here, just anywhere up here, that kind of gives you an indicator, where this support or a resistance would be just by looking at level 2s. Now, with that being said, sometimes these market makers, all these people right here, they will flash a number, and that could be to either, shake you out of your trade, or to make you buy, to make you, let's just say somebody, flashes a massive number right here. We'll just say right here at 48.60. It's just a massive number. As a trader, you could think, all right, well, that's such a large order right there to buy. So I need to get in before them. And you're going to buy in at 48.61. Well, they could have completely just faked you out to where you just bought in, they pull their order, and then it just drops, to the next number. So keep that in mind as you're looking at level 2, because sometimes these market makers, they will flash numbers to make a trader think that this stock is going to work a certain way. So as you are trading and you're looking at your level 2s, it works best when when there's actually a lot of volume. And that's actually the whole point of level 2, is to be able to see the volume and the fluctuations and the orders of of all this price action. Now, if you're in a trade and there's little volume, level 2 is pretty much pointless, because all this stuff, it's not going to be moving around. And what I mean by moving around is it's going to look, like this, where these numbers, it's just changing so fast. So, at that point, like I said, if you are trading a stock that has little to no volume, then there's really no point. So I'm just going to pause that again. So as you're looking at the level 2, again, you have the amount of shares that are placed in these orders. Right here you have the price for those orders. And right here you have the market makers. And the market makers are the ones who always create the spread. And the spread is the difference between the prices. So that's pretty much level 2. Now, I know that it can, it can kind of look intimidating when you first start opening it up. But the thing is, like, it's something that you do need to learn if you're going to trade. It is very beneficial, and it just takes time. So my recommendation is, if you have level 2 open, if you have the time, or even go back onto the on-demand feature on this platform and just open up a ticker that has a lot of volume for that day, whatever day that you choose up here in this time frame, and just watch. Watch how this moves. And as you watch how this moves, the more you have eyes on this over time, you'll start seeing how these market makers control this price action, and how people base their trades off of it. So this video is, level 2. The next couple videos after this, I'll show some things that, will kind of give level 2, an accent, just to help you out a little bit more. But, so, I hope this, helps, help somebody out. It just takes a little bit of time. Just get your eyes on it, and again, just watch, these stocks and how they move inside level 2. But hey, I appreciate you taking the time watching this video, and I hope you continue on in this course, and I'll see you in the next one.